How you doing, everyone? It's Kevin. I'm back with another video. Working on this go-kart. We're going to get to chopping the front end up a little bit. Trying to straighten out that one axle, that part of the axle on that side in the front where it had been hit. We're going to try to get that straightened out and get the front end extended out a little bit. The last video, you guys see me putting the torque converter on there. We do have the axle in, and we got a whole lot of parts in now. So we're just basically got to get some of this other stuff done before we start back here. So we're going to get that front end cut off, get some work done to it. So let's get to it. Okay, the first place I'm going to start cutting is I'm going to cut this here, and I'm going to cut this here. Then we're going to flip the cart over and finish cutting the back side and the bottom of this pan. Now we're going to just get this cleaned up a little bit. Hopefully we can get some type of a straight edge on there to get this guy out straight. So we're just going to clean it up. Trying to get this cleaned up here to where I can cut this and move this back out where it's supposed to be. Alright, I bolted up our spindles, our new spindles, and our new wheels. GoPowersports.com sent them to us. I will leave a link below just in case you guys need some tires and wheels and these spindles. So what we're going to do now is we're going to try to line this front end up and do our best on the other side to get this guy as straight as we can. Now I noticed this wheel has a little bit of the outs, it's leaning out on the bottom just a little bit, and I do believe the other one's probably going to do the same thing, but I'll at least ways get it as straight as I can on here. Now if you look at this side here, you can tell how that's curved back. So we know that it was hit in the front here and bent back. So what I'm going to do is take a 4-inch grinder, and I'm going to cut the back of this, the back in here. And we're going to open that up until this is lined up with the other one on the other side. So let's get cutting. Now we didn't cut it all the way off. All we did was cut it enough to where we could move it. And what I want to do is I want to get this piece out. Just line it up with the other one on the other side. So we might be able to just bend it without breaking it, hopefully. That's not looking too bad. So we're going to go ahead, I'm going to pull this spindle off. I think it's going to be in our way, that tire and that spindle. Now, to get this guy straight with the other one, this side here, is I put the square, I got just an old level here, and laid it up against there, and laid it up against that side there, and bent that one out to where it lined up with that one over there. Now, I need to try to find out the up and down on this. This one has a little bit of a taper to it, so we're going to have to figure something out with that. And then we're going to get to welding this other side on. Alright, now I'm trying to get these lined up. So what I did is I stuck a bolt in here. It's not exactly the right size, but I pushed it all the way up against the inside and just finger tight, just so it stays there. And I did the same thing on that side there. And I put the level across here, and I got this straight with that one over there. And what I did is I stood back here, and you could see the two dowels. I know they're kind of small there, but the two dowels, I wanted to get them both exactly the same, straight up and down, with the hole there. And I think I'm pretty good. You can see the dowels. One dowel's right there, going in that side. and then one over here going in that side. And I think I'm pretty straight by looking at it going down this way and then looking at it going down this way. I think I'm pretty straight. So that's where I guess we're going to leave it, and we're going to go ahead and get this welded back together. You can see how far that was bent back. But we'll put some support in there. We won't have any problem with that when I get done with it. So let's get the welding. Alright, we got our weld on there. It's not the greatest, but I'm going to clean it up with a grinder, and then we're going to put some little gussets in here to give that some more strength. So we'll put one in the back here, and then we'll put one going down this side right here. And hopefully that'll sturdy that up being pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead and clean this up a little bit and get it nice and flat so we can get our gusset in there. Alright, I got a couple little gussets cut, one for here and one for over there, and then we're going to cut two for in the back. We're going to do two in the back. That way it'll should keep it straight and keep it from kicking back, probably break somewhere else. So, but we'll do our best to get these guys strengthened up. Okay, I got these welded in. Now I got this one tacked in there. We're going to do that with both sides. We're going to put them in both sides. We'll go ahead and get them welded in, and hopefully that'll keep that, if it gets hit, keep it from going back this way. I'll probably end up bending this, but we're going to do our best to sturdy it up. Okay, now I'm going to start working on this plate. I want to get this pan cut off of here so we can get this bar welded back onto the cart. So we're basically just got to cut some welds here and grind it up. Alright, I got this piece all cleaned up. Now what I gotta do is get it lined up on here where I want it, and we're gonna bring it down a little bit, but I think I might give it just a little bit of a tilt up, just a little bit, just enough to where it looks like it's supposed to be like that. So I think that'll be okay. Just a little bit of a tilt up, and then we'll be able to move our foot pedals up. Let me see. Let me get a tape measure here. Let's see just about how far. I should be able to move the foot pedals up at least 9 to 10 inches. That's 9 to 10 inches more leg room. If I put my pedal here, there's 9 inches, there's 10. So if we can get them around 9, that's going to give me 10 or at least 9 more inches of leg room, and I think that will do it. I'm hoping that'll do it. It's got to be better than what it was. So what we'll do is get this thing tacked in here. The hard part is I don't have nobody to help me hold it here, and I'll just get it tacked up. Now I got a couple little tacks on there. Try to check it out. Make sure it looks straight from the front and not crooked. Actually looks like this side needs to go up a little bit. So I'm gonna have to break that one off. We'll cut it. Okay, stand back again, take a look at it. That looks right on the money to me. It looks good. It looks good. Now, I'm just going by visual because, I don't know, just probably a little easier for me. So now I'm going to go ahead and get it welded on there. Well, it's not the best weld, but it's not a row of dimes, but it's welded. We got both sides done up pretty good. So now we got to work on the plate underneath here. I was thinking about working on the plate underneath there, but I'm not going to mess with that plate quite yet until I find out exactly where I'm going to put my foot pedals. Because I'm going to have to weld some kind of a pipe in here for the foot pedals. So that's kind of out of the question. We do know that I still got a lot of grinding to do back in here on the inside. Let's get the wheels and tires on it and take a look at it and see how straight they look. Hopefully this all looks good, or we did a lot of work for nothing. Okay, that's really starting to look nice. Now I'm just hoping, I was kind of going off of Justin's bike air, his go-kart, on where my pedals are going to set, and I like the idea this is out a little bit further for sure for the length, and I hope that this just gives me enough. I'm going to measure his again real quick. I'm going to go from the back of the seat to about where I think his pedals are going to be, and it's 44 inches. So if I go, mine's going to be about 41 inches. If we said the back of the seat would be there, it'd be about 41 inches to the thing. And my legs are a lot shorter than Justin, so hopefully, I think this is going to work. We definitely gained another 9 inches, 10 inches. I could probably stretch it at 10 inches and get the pedals up here even further. So I think we're okay. Okay, I think we're going to end this video here. We got the front end straightened out. We got this piece welded down. I think we're going to have enough length for our foot pedals now. It's definitely more. We know we're going to gain at least 9 to 10 inches leg room. So hopefully this is going to work out. I'm pretty sure, I'm pretty confident it's going to work out. Now don't forget, I'm going to leave a link at the bottom for the spindles and the wheels and tires. So you could go to gopowersports.com and pick you up the wheels and tires. So I think they're going to be pretty nice on this thing, and it's starting to look great right now. So I hope everybody enjoyed watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe. Leave me thumbs up, thumbs down, or a comment if you'd like. Don't forget, click the little bell down there at the bottom and get your alerts when I put up another video. Till next time.